Okay, so, all right, so we're just gonna get started. We're gonna be pulling up actually before we get started, did you guys finish getting the extensions yet? Either of you?
Wait, say that again?
Did either of you finish getting the extensions together yet on your computer?
No.
Leila, no. Not yet? Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I want to help you guys get that done so we can get it done as soon as possible. So, sorry, I'm disappearing to find this paper I need. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly, I'm just going to take control of your guys' computers real quick and help you get those on very quickly. So, let's see. Oh, I can't remember what to do it in. I wonder if I'm not able to do it when I'm recording. Let's see. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do now that you have, all of your extensions. This one at the top that you guys will see on your screen, you guys will click on this one. This one is the Duelist Split Merge. So when you click on that, I want you to choose like how big you want each side. You're gonna have one side be your Canvas assignment for the 5 themes of geography, hometown assignment, and the other side is gonna be the Zoom chat. Okay, so I'm gonna do half and half so that you guys can see. I'll click Zoom because, so this is what you guys will have. You'll have your Zoom video where you see what I'm showing you on this side, and you'll have your Canvas assignment on this side. Okay, so I want you guys to create that split screen so you're able to see what I'm showing you on one side on Zoom and your Canvas assignment on the other one. So if you don't remember how to do that, let me know. So again, you just click on the one that shows two screens. Leland, you there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. All right. And now we'll just wait for Yellow Moon to click on it. What was that?
How do I do it again?
Okay. So do you see, so go to my screen. Do you see where my mouse is pointing right now? Up on the top right?
No.
Okay. I'm not sure if it doesn't show. Okay. Now do you see it on the top right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so that button, you'll be able to click on that and it'll show, okay, now I'm screen sharing. And it'll show all of these different things. You can choose, like right now I'm using this one where I have 2 tabs are the equal size. So you want to click on any one of these where you have 2 different tabs. So one tab will be the Zoom video and the other tab will be the Canvas tab on the internet to show your assignment that we're going to be doing.
All right.
So you just click on one of those and then it'll create a split screen. All right, Yellowman, are you there? Do you have your split screen already set up? Perfect. All right, Leland, once you're there, let me know and we'll start. Or once you get there, pull open your Five Themes hometown assignment. That one, the one that we were starting yesterday. And that way you'll be able to see what I'm showing you on my screen, the questions that, you know, whatever I wrote down here or that, and then you'll be able to see yours on the other side. So yeah, so Leland, just let me know when you're ready. So again, with physical characteristics, you talk about what the land looks like in your hometown. What do you see when you look at the land, the actual land? And what do you feel as in terms of weather or the climate? What type of climate and weather do we have here? It's very windy a lot, right? Okay, so give you about another 30 seconds. You're just listing, you know, 3 to 5 things, okay? Try to aim for up to, you know, 3 to 5 things for the physical characteristics of the place. All right, now moving down to the human characteristics. This is talking about the people who are here. So population, is it a big town? Is it a small town? Is it a medium town? Cultural aspects is what religion do people around here belong to or in the hometown? What ethnicity do they belong to? And this is like generally speaking, like you don't have to list all of them because obviously there's more than one people and there's more than one religion, more than one race, but for the most part, if you're thinking about most of the people or at least half the people, what ethnicity or at least half the people, maybe a political party. If you think more people here are Democrat or Republican, or if more people around here are independent, or when I say here, I'm talking about your hometown, whichever town it specifically is. And also like the economy, are people in your hometown poor? Are they rich? Are they middle class? You know, where are they at economically? So give me, again, 3 to 5 characteristics for the human characteristics, describing the people who live here. Are they rude? Are they shy? Are they happy? Are they helpful? So 3 to 5 human characteristics. And all those things I mentioned are examples that you can use if you feel like it defines your hometown. Okay, we'll give about 30 more seconds for that one. All right, let's scroll down to region. Okay, so for the region, remember that is the theme of region is in that area, in an area, all the different places within one area, there's something that they have in common. Okay, so it makes it a region because there's something that they all share in common in that region. So there's 3 different types of words: formal, functional, and vernacular. Unfortunately, because it's not in an actual website, you can't double click to get the definitions. So we're going to, so formal is like what the region is formally called. So formally, and I'm going to help you with this one because it's kind of hard. Formally, the region that your hometown is inside the Uinta Ore Reservation. So I'm going to help you with that. Uinta Ore Reservation. Oh, I capitalized the I. So that's what you can write for formal. The formal region that you live in is the Uinta Ore Reservation. Because all of the different hometowns that are in this in this area, they all belong to the Uinta Ore Reservation, right? They're all part of it. So that'd be the formal one. Yeah, we don't really have a functional one. So we're just going to type NA not applicable. So just type that for functional because there's not really, I was trying to think of one. I was like, there's not really a functional region. If there was, this would be an example of, like, my hometown is in West Jordan, which is in the Salt Lake Valley. Because it's a suburb of the Salt Lake City, it would be in the Salt Lake region. That would be the functional region because it's one of the towns, one of the cities that surround Salt Lake City. But we don't really have a major city that we surround ourselves around. I mean, you could put the Vernal area, but it wouldn't really count. And this last one, vernacular, is just talking about what people say. And we, a lot of people in this area, they do call them, they say that they're in the basin, right? The basin, right? We're going back to the basin, or, you know, come over to the basin. Like we talked about that, right? That's vernacular. It's something that we say, or you can call it the Great Basin. So these are the different regions that our hometowns are in. Okay, so, oh wait, there we go. Now it's showing. That's what you will write for region. Uinta Ore Reservation is the formal region. There is no functional region because there's no major city. And the vernacular region, it's also called the basin, this area that we live in. So the last 2, human environment interaction, these are the things that you're going to have to do some research on. And this is what your homework is, part of your homework. Okay, so you're going to have to do some research. So for this one, how have we depended on the environment? What do we use here in your hometown? How do we use and depend on our environment? How do we adapt to the environment? So like when it's really cold, what do we do? When it's really hot, what do we do? If there's not a lot of trees, what do we do? How do we adapt to the environment that's here? And all of these you could do research for, okay? And modify, how are we changing the environment? This one you don't need to do any research to find out because you just look at how we are changing the environment. Are we building buildings and roads, and are we creating reservoirs? So that one's really more easier. And this last one, movement, how is your town linked to other towns by the flow of people, ideas, and goods? So how is your town linked to Fort Duchesne? Or how is your town linked to Roosevelt? Or how is it linked to Vernal? Or how is it linked to the Salt Lake area? So like, what is the connection that you have with those? So that is the rest of your homework right there. That stuff you may have to do some research if you can't think of it on your own. After you're done with that, you submit it and then you hit next. And This is the last thing that you need to do as part of this unit is do this 5 themes of geography quiz. Okay. So that is, I tried to make this a due date earlier, but we just kind of got behind. So now that you guys you're almost finished with that 5 themes hometown assignment. That's your homework to do by Sunday. You have to have the rest of that completed and do your quiz. Do either of you guys have any questions?
No.
Okay, perfect. Both of you guys have no questions. All right. If you guys get confused on one of those questions on the hometown assignment, please let me know. Send me an email and I'll help you out. Okay. So other than that, have a good weekend and we'll